Hey y'all. Today, we're gonna be talking about the time I found out I was the side chick. Or I don't know if we were both the side chick or what. I got water on my shirt, don't mind that. So basically, this was about 2 summers ago, and I was talking to this guy, and he was originally supposed to be my prom date. Let's just name the guy I was supposed to go to prom with. We're gonna name him Boosie. I was crazy. I was very crazy my senior year of high school, and we were kind of talking, kind of not talking. It was a weird situation going on. I had caught him in the hallway kissing this girl. And mind you, the girl that Boosie was kissing in the hallway, he had told me him and this girl was just friends. If you talking to old girl, just be honest. It was the fact that he was really sneaking around that really made me mad. You know, so he's lying. And that was the whole thing with me and Boosie. I was like, why are you lying? Like, you don't have to lie to kick it.
We're not together.
I was like, you're not about to be kissing girls in the hallway while you're supposed to go to prom with me, thinking I wasn't gonna find out. But basically, once I found out he was kissing girls in the hallway, I was like, oh, you must not want to go to prom. So I told him to return his suit immediately.
Get the fuck ASAP.
And that was it. So basically, this guy, I knew his younger sister because I went to school with his younger sister, and we were cool. Like, I would see her in the hallway. She was so pretty. She's still pretty, like so pretty to this day. But for a freshman, she was so cute. Like, ma'am, how are you so beautiful and you're 14 years old? I had a friend at the time. We're gonna call her Sarah. I'm really still to this day not the type to like reach out to guys and like shoot my shot. Like, I'm usually the one who's getting shot at. I was like, no. So Sarah took it upon herself to text this guy, and we're gonna call him, what are we gonna call this boy? Walter. Yeah, we're gonna call him Walter. So Sarah texted Walter and was like, hey, my friend, she really needs a prom date. She wants to go with you. And he was like, tell her to Snapchat me, basically. So backtrack, before all of this even happened, I had met Walter at a basketball game, and at the time he had a girlfriend. Like, I had him on Snapchat, so over time I kind of noticed that he stopped posting the girl. So at the time that Sarah had texted him or Snapchatted him, he was single, but he had still just broken up with that girl. Mind you, he just got out of a relationship is what you need to remember. So basically, first time I seen him was at the basketball game. That was the first time I ever met him. Before that, I had seen him at another basketball game, and I thought he was so cute. He looked good. He looked good, y'all. He looked good. So I was like, he had a girlfriend and she was white. So I was like, he liked white girls. He one of them. Y'all know what I'm talking about, one of them. There was a lot of those in the area that I lived because it was a predominantly white area. So, you know, all the black guys usually liked white girls. So I wasn't even banking on the fact that he even liked black girls before I was even gonna ask him to be my prom date. You know, like, it was just the whole situation. I was like, girl, I'll go to prom by myself. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Either way, I'm gonna be cute. So do I really need somebody on my arm? So Sarah texts Walter. Walter says yes. So from that point on, me and Walter, we're cool. We're texting every day, FaceTiming every night. And Walter, before me and Walter even started talking, like talking, you know what I mean? Like, when you're talking, when we were just as friends communicating, the vibe I got from Walter was that he was not trying to take any girl seriously. He was not trying to date any girl. Like, he was just doing him. So the whole time me and Walter are talking, like, people are like, oh girl, you're talking to him, like, you better get that. I was like, I don't want that. I was like, I'm good. Like, he just gives me ruin your life vibes, and I'm not with that. Like, you know, you can just tell when a guy just doesn't want to be serious. I've been down that road of dealing with guys who don't want to take you seriously. I'm not gonna do it again. It's not worth it. It's confusing. My dumb self. Eventually, me and Walter start talking. So me and Walter start talking, and to this day, Walter has to be the most annoying man I have ever in my life talked to. Ever. Me and Walter started talking. I'm bringing Walter food. Anything Walter wants, basically, he can get from me. I was that girl for Walter. Don't be that girl for these guys. Don't be the go-to girl. Don't be the call girl. Don't do none of that, because they will take advantage of you. I'm telling you. Back to the story though. At the end of June, I was supposed to go on a trip to Africa. I'm from Africa. My parents were born in Africa. My mom just wanted us to see where we were from. So she had planned a trip to Africa. At the time, I really did not want to go. I didn't want to go at all. I wanted to enjoy my summer before college. I was honestly super mad that she made me go. Looking back, I'm very grateful that I got to see things. Made me very grateful. Honestly made me very grateful to live in America, like have all the opportunities I have. It's a different world over there. It really is, but that's besides the point. But basically, I was going to Africa for a month, and me and Walter had just kind of started to talk, and we eventually got to the point where like we could have been serious. Could have. So this is not the first time somebody had told me that Walter was talking to another girl while he was talking to me. And honestly, this man had every right to talk to another girl. We were not dating. He had not asked me to be his girlfriend. But me being the crazy 18-year-old girl that I was, I thought that I was just supposed to be the only girl he was talking to. And really, you know, that would have been the good thing to do. He didn't have to do that because we weren't boyfriend and girlfriend. He had never asked me. Like, it was not to that point. But either way, I was gonna step out for blood. Anybody wanted to talk to Walter? What's up?
Not on my watch.
Oh, you think you talk to Walter? What's up? No, you don't. I do. What's up? So the first time somebody told me that Walter was talking to another girl, it's actually so funny. So Sarah, my best friend at the time, she had been really, really close with Boosie, just because Sarah had a class with Boosie, and Boosie would tell her stuff about me, about other girls, and Sarah would come back and tell me, and I had to act stupid, like I didn't know what was going on, because if I acted out, then Boosie would know that Sarah was telling me everything, and I couldn't get any more information. Me and Sarah were the best of friends. We did everything together. When you saw me, you saw her. Like, we were like this. Boosie tells her, this is summer. At this time, it's summer. Boosie tells her that Walter has been talking to his ex-girlfriend, and he had done stuff with this other girl.
Oh, the ghetto.
And he found out because they were hanging out the other day, and Walter said that. It's like, oh, word. And I believed him. I don't know why I believed him. It's like, why would he lie, you know? He had a lot of reasons to lie, considering Walter technically stole me away from Boosie. Nobody stole me. I left willingly. I hear that from Sarah, and I'm like, oh, girl, I'm pulling up. I was like, I'm pulling up. I was supposed to pull up anyways, because I was supposed to bring him food, because like I said, I was always bringing him food, but I did not bring any food, and I just pulled up ready to argue. And basically, Walter's like, oh, who told you that? And I bet Boosie told you that. Boosie told you that, didn't he? And I'm like, I'm literally on the phone with Sarah so she can hear everything that's going on. And I'm like, no, Boosie didn't tell me that. No, he didn't. So why are you talking to her and this and that? So he calls the girl that Boosie claims that he did something with, and he's like, have we ever done anything? We're gonna call this girl Bianca. He calls Bianca. He's like, Bianca. She's like, yeah. Yes, Walter. He's like, have we ever done anything? She's like, no. He's like, okay, bye. He's like, there you go. And I'm like, dang, so this boy really lied. I was like, this boy like really lied. He's that mad. He's that pressed that I stopped messing with him because he was messing with everybody but me and that I moved on. He's trying to start rumors about Walter, and he told the right person. He told Sarah, who was obviously going to tell me because I was her best friend. And I was like, noted. So mind you, since that wasn't true, I kind of trusted Walter a little bit more. I was like, okay, maybe he has a little bit of credibility. Like, he's not a total complete liar. You know, I knew that he lied. I knew that he definitely had other girls that he talked to. But I was like, okay, this one time, he's not lying. So after that, I kind of tried to like ease up on Walter. I was like, okay, Walter, like, you're not all bad. Like, maybe you're just a little tiny bit faithful, even though we're not together. Just a tiny bit faithful. Time is ticking. Time is going by. Me and Walter are hanging out like almost every day. One day I had posted Walter just because. I told you I was crazy. I was very just, I needed help. I don't know what's wrong with me. I posted Walter and I was basically like, this is my man. Y'all need to back up. Like, this is mine. And I posted a bunch of pictures and videos of us. And I think this girl seen it. A girl that had been following me for a while, she seen it. We're gonna call her. They seen my snap. And I guess she told her friend or something like that, because her friend, we're gonna call this girl. We're gonna call this girl. We're gonna call this girl Regina. So this girl named Regina adds me on Snap out of the blue one day. This is the last day I'm in Texas before I leave for Africa. She adds me on Snap and she's like, hey, is this your boyfriend? And she sends me Walter's Snapchat. And I'm like, see, this is where things got tricky. I could either say no and have this girl not tell me the information, or I could lie, say he's my boyfriend, even though he was not my boyfriend. Even though we were talking, he wasn't my boyfriend. But you know me, I'm not about to, I was like, yes, that is in fact my man. What's tea? And this girl has tea. Oh, she has some tea. It was piping hot. This girl has messages and messages and messages and messages and messages of her and Walter. She even screen records going to, you know how on the iPhone has messages and you can go hit the contact information, it shows you the number. She got this man saved under baby. I'm like, oh. She's like, I just thought you should know. And I was like, okay, thank you for telling me. And that's all I said to Regina. And mind you, the messages weren't even really anything substantial. It was like, good morning, baby. Hey, baby. How you doing, baby? I miss you, baby. Like, they weren't really talking about anything. Like, this boy about to get it. I was like, he's about to get it. He's about to get all the smoke. And I wasn't even mad at sis because, oh, what I'm be mad at? The fact that the boy I'm talking to started talking to you? Girl, that's not your fault. Like, whatever. My problem was with Walter. So I pull up to Walter's house. I was going to pull up that day anyway, but I had stuff to do before. So I did the things that I had to do because I was leaving out of town the next day. And I pull up on Walter and I was like, so, you talking to Regina? And he's like, you know how guys are. They always want to play dumb. Who? I'm like, Regina. You're talking to Regina. And he's like, oh, I barely talk to that girl. I don't know her. I'm like, you talked to her. I was like, you're talking to her? Why would you do this to me? Blah, blah. I'm cussing him out. I'm calling him every name in the book. I'm like, you're not shit. I was like, you're not, F you, I'm done. And he's like, I get to punch, I got to beating on this man. I was like punching him. And mind you, y'all, he's like 6 foot. And he's tall. He's way taller than me. I look up at this boy and I'm like, F you, I'm done with you, blah, 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 blah. I'm going off. I'm going ham. I'm mad, y'all. I'm mad. I'm like, why? It isn't even the fact that you're talking to this girl. It's the fact that she has the audacity to come in my phone. And ask me if you're my boyfriend. That's embarrassing. I was like, you're embarrassing. You're embarrassing me. You got out here acting like they could just text me. Y'all, I was mad. I was so freaking mad, guys. And I was just like, so I storm out of his room and I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to go. I'm like, Sarah! I'm calling for Sarah. I'm screaming for Sarah. Sarah is busy in the bathroom. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, Sarah, let's go. Like, she came with me. She gotta leave with me. I'm outside the bathroom like, Sarah. She's like, I'm coming. She's not coming. She's not coming out. So I'm stuck. Because I came with Sarah. I can't leave Sarah because Sarah's gonna be stuck. So as a result, I'm stuck. So I have to pass the bathroom to get to the front door and to get to his sister's room from Walter's room. So after the bathroom, I figure out that there's no way I can leave because Sarah's in the bathroom doing God knows literally what. And I'm like, bro. I'm like, I don't want to be near this man, talk to this man. I was like, if you want to go talk to her, I was like, if you want to go talk to those girls, leave me alone. I was like, if you want to go talk to them girls, leave me alone. You don't have to have anything to do with me. Like, I'll be done with you. I'll wipe my hands with you. Like, we can be done. We can be cool. He's like, no, I'm gonna stop messing with these girls. I'm gonna be faithful for you. Erica. And I'm like, you're a liar.
You're a liar!
At this point, I had walked into his sister's room, disturbing that little girl's peace. Oh my gosh. Basically, I was like, leave me alone, please. This 6-foot man, y'all, sits on me. I'm small. I'm 5'3". Okay? He sits on me. I can't get up. He's like, you're not going anywhere. Stop. Look at me. I'm gonna be faithful. I'm gonna stop talking to these girls. No. Blah, blah, blah. Boy, shut up. And we're gonna call his little sister, Amber. I'm like, Amber, tell him to get off of me. I'm like, Walter, get off of me. Walter, get off of me. And Amber's telling her brother, she's like, Walter, get off that girl. Like, leave her alone. Acting like you really want me. You don't want me. You don't want me. You don't want me. So get off of me. So while I'm over here under this probably like 200-pound, 6-foot man, I'm like, Sarah, help me. Cause y'all, I can't get up. I literally can't get up. Like, this man is on me and he's heavy and he's 6 foot and he's big. And I'm 5'3" and I'm stuck. And I'm like, Sarah. Sarah's nowhere to be found. Nowhere. Sarah is not coming. There's nobody to help me at all. If I would have been dying, I would have died. And Sarah would have been in that bathroom doing what she was doing. Sad. Sad. So, yeah, basically, he eventually got off of me. And Sarah eventually got out the bathroom. And, yeah, I was dumb at the time. I ended up continuing to talk to him. Or I went to Africa the next day and we talked for a little bit while I was in Africa. It was honestly hard because I didn't have Wi-Fi. And we basically eventually stopped talking. He was doing his thing in Texas. Y'all, I don't even know what he was doing, what he wasn't doing. All I know is that I came back and we didn't really talk. And eventually we stopped talking. He got a new girlfriend. And yeah, that was the end of me and Walter. So yeah, guys, that was the time I found out that I was the side chick. I don't know if I was the side chick or if Regina was the side chick. He claims that he never hung out with Regina and bought him food and that was it and they never talked. Who knows what type of truths and lies these men be telling. I don't even know if I should believe him, but that's what he claims happened. So that's what I guess I'm forced to believe. Yeah, so I never talked to Regina and I just heard all types of crazy stuff about her. She was talking to other people's boyfriends. That was the story. Yeah, I'm in a happy relationship now. I don't have to deal with any of that toxicity. I have no tolerance for toxic men. I have no tolerance for men who make me feel like I'm second place to somebody. Like, that will never, ever in my life be me again. I will never let a man make me feel like I'm second place. I just know what I'm worth and I know I'm some pressure and it's not a lot of girls out here like me, period. So go talk to sis and let me know how that goes, okay? Let me know how it goes. Yeah, guys, that was the end of the story. These men are crazy and these girls, I don't even know what to say about these females out here. Yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. See you in my next video.